Last week on Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
Okay, everyone! No, turn the video off.
Just go down the line. Let's crank this out.
Sayori.
Oh, I like this one, Noodle Boy. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. I mean, it's better than yesterday's.
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. Eehee!
It's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Bipolar.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Bipolar.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, I skipped your line by accident.
It worked. It worked.
Bittersweet. There
Just roll
we go.
with it.
Bitter. Yeah.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Yeah, there's a diagnosis for that, honey. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Hello?
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Oh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Doodle Boy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
I like this poem.
Okay.
Alright, bottles can jump, bottles can fly, bottles can ride.
This isn't
That's
Natsuki's
about
poem,
it.
dude.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Bottles. I pop... Okay. I pop off my... Really, that's the first line. Alright. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Sorry. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap!
Oh, thank goodness you didn't do Peter Griffin.
Oh. Yeah.
What'd you think of the poem?
It's a vast improvement in terms of, like, emotional quality. It's a little all over the place, though.
Yeah, I think it does a good job, though, at kind of conveying, like, extreme mania.
Oh, she's horribly depressed, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. It's a really good poem, though. I like it a lot.
Bottles. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. What the fuck is your problem? Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
And the main character is, like, so good at just saying, like, shitty things, and he's just like, wait a minute.
He reminds me a lot of that guy from Memento, which I realize is a whole rabbit trail that we don't have time for.
Okay.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best.
Hehehehe.
I'm going to keep writing until I die.
Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki.
Alright, time to show our poem to...
Natsuki.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're actually putting in some effort.
That's good.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh? You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her for so long you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way.
What a dumb thing to say. She's gonna fly away like a balloon.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here.
Amy likes spiders.
Okay, Lars, please don't do that voice. It's like nails on the chalkboard for me.
Okay, I don't know how to read this then, because it's silly.
I just can't handle like 25 lines of that in a row.
Okay, do you want to do it in the Natsuki voice?
Sure. Alright.
Amy likes spiders. You know, what I heard about Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, and that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Andy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Why did you send me that image?
Oh, I looked up who Amy was. I was curious.
Yeah, she's just like an unnamed character. Hey everyone, sorry. Lars broke into my house and came over to my keyboard and was like, I'm gonna end your recording. And he did just that. So we're back now.
Yeah, in reality, Tristan checks his DMs, and apparently that canceled OBS for some reason. Today's recording is cursed, and we're gonna get right back into it.
Yeah, for some reason, sometimes when I mess with OBS and Discord, it makes OBS stop recording.
Woo!
Well, now the game's bugged because the main menu theme won't stop playing.
Oh, I'm gonna dub over it anyway with the music, so don't worry about it.
I know, but this song is like a 1-minute loop. I just don't want to hear that forever. Stop playing the main menu!
Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. I can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that with your... I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
No, there's another poetry day. Yuri.
Yuri.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Noodle boy? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
Stop focusing on people's fucking fingers.
You know, they call them fingers, but I've never seen them thing.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Why is he treating her someone that's like mentally handicapped?
Oh, I was gonna say he's doing like a terrible job at flirting, but...
Yeah, but same thing.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
I don't like seductive Lars in my ear holes. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. I can't take it anymore, Lars. I can't.
Dan really expected people to put up with like hours of this before they get to the... I'm actually surprised that people ever got to the horror content.
Well, a lot of people that played this were like actually just weebs.
Fair enough. And as we know from your first recording of this, you're not a weeb.
I actually hated anime with a passion at the time.
Oh.
Like, I really hated it. The only reason I played this was to impress a girl.
Oh, okay.
That's it. The only reason I played Doki Literature Club was because a girl asked me to play it on YouTube, and it made her happy.
Oh, okay. So ironically, you're kind of acting like the MC.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She was cute. She was cute.
Oh, I know.
It worked out.
Until
I mean, we didn't last, but it worked out at the time.
Well, yeah, you said stamina issues on the Liza P recording, so.
Oh, Lars, this was a long time ago. Before my medication.
Yeah, you still... never mind. Okay, let's just continue.
Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon!
Are you kidding me? So she's just RPing as Natsuki during like midnight hours? Okay.
Do you want me to read this, or do you got it?
I got it. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and flecks that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend, Natsuki. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again.
So, do you want me to tell you what the poem is about, Lars?
It's about Natsuki, and case closed. Let's continue.
No, like, actually.
No, I don't want to get spoiled.
Okay. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
That's funny.
Huh?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
She can't resist the fabulous noodle boy.
Uh-oh.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things, Noodle Boy. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Noodle Boy.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, the tenderness... Whoops. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Lars said something else on his mind.
Yeah.
Who should we show to
I
next?
have no idea who we should pick.
Who should we pick, Lars?
Pick Marco. It would be next, I guess.
Oh yeah, Monika D.
Monika.
Hi again, Noodle Boy. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
What's wrong with you, Lars? I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monika.
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
It's like you're talking to a fucking brick wall right now. Holy shit. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. But when she's talking about... it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her.
Well, maybe for you.
Trust me. I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Yeah? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway. What the fuck does this have to do with writing poems?
Monika kind of whispers that last part to me.
It's just a hunch, but...
There's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Right? Beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, and piercing. Red, green, and blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, and piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Oh, she should have called the poem that.
Load me.
It's even more abstract than your last one, eh?
So I'm gonna try something here, Lars. So we're pretty late in the game, and Monika said load me. Let's see if there's any files we can load. Okay. You want to load Monika's file?
Is this gonna be a spoiler?
Unable to open monica.thr. Unknown file type. Never mind.
Oh, did she mean load as in like add, like cement?
Anyways, sorry about that. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short, it feels like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Save your game, save your game!
There you go. You never know when you might change your mind.
Unsave the
Or
game!
when something... I can't unsave the game. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay! We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
But it looks like we're gonna have to find out what that is next time on Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
This has been Doki 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 Plus.